Carl Jung wrote that healing lives in the realm of the imaginal, and I believe this is true. As a writer of creative nonfiction, the first rule is that we can't make things up, but one of the most healing stories that I've ever written was entirely imagined, and it felt deeply true. I'm Nicole Breit, award-winning author and professional writing coach. I help writers craft their best work and share it with the world. And in today's video, I want to talk about the act of rewriting our stories as a healing tool and as a way to access deeper truth. A book that has been hugely influential to my work with grief writing is by an author named Deborah Morris Coriel. I'd like to start with a quote from her book, Good Grief: Healing Through the Shadow of Loss. In loss, we are asked to be in a relationship with an unseen being. We have to open our minds to our imagination and then want the imaginal relationship to develop. Several years ago, after writing extensively about the sudden loss of my first love, I was inspired by a comment my friend made to write a new kind of story just for me, in which a relationship that ended too soon was allowed to continue. In the story I call Lucky, I was allowed to imagine a story that didn't take place in reality, but felt deeply true on a heart level and a soul level. Universe, my friend's life didn't end early, and our story was allowed to play out differently. Writing Lucky felt both empowering and freeing. Although it isn't the story of factual events, I don't consider it fiction. It is based on real people and some events that did happen. This kind of story falls under the category of speculative nonfiction. Speculative nonfiction is defined as writing in which actual or verifiable material is not at war with material invented, extrapolated, speculated, or fantasized. In this nonfiction territory, invention does not negate actuality, but expands its truth and its uses. In Lucky, the active invention brought up what was in my imagination, but had never been expressed or articulated. Writing it felt playful, even joyful. By exploring one possible future that lived entirely in the realm of the imaginal, I felt like I had given myself a gift and my friend a gift as well. The process of writing Lucky also had me really rethinking what is meant by truth and fact in creative nonfiction. My story revealed the secrets of my heart, and those desires are factual, even if the story isn't based on real or verifiable events that took place. For years, I had wished I could change the ending to this story, and doing that on paper gave expression to feelings that had nowhere else to go. Writing Lucky was an act of love. It was a relief. It was healing. After I wrote it, I felt more at peace. Are you a writer of creative nonfiction and wish you could rewrite a story? If you're feeling inspired to get playful with speculative nonfiction, let me know in the comments. And if you'd like more tips on how to write about grief and loss, be sure to check out my on-demand 60-minute workshop. All the details are in the description below. In it, I share a framework on how to finally get your hard stories on the page, 10 creative techniques with multiple examples to help you sidestep difficult emotions as you write, and 5 gentle self-care tips to support you as you do this brave heart work. You'll find the link to learn more and sign up in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.